Hi, I'm Erik Voss, and Avengers 4 just revealed that actress Katherine Langford will appear in an unknown role. And the identity of her character could have some major implications on how the Avengers could defeat Thanos and what kind of movies the MCU could do in Phase 4. And now I have added Langford's show 13 Reasons Why to shows that I have to watch in preparation for Avengers 4, apparently. 13 reasons why my work-life balance is gone. I'm gonna break this all down in spoiler warning in case I'm too right. Okay, so the most widespread theory is that Katherine Langford will be playing Kate Bishop. Kate Bishop is a legacy character who takes on the Hawkeye name after Clint Barton. She's a member of the Young Avengers, and she teams up with Hawkeye and Matt Fraction and David Aja's excellent recent Hawkeye series. Clint and Kate have a combative mentor-student relationship, and through Kate Bishop, we really learn what makes Hawkeye a unique, valuable contribution to the Marvel world. Because really, smaller solo missions are where expert archers can really shine. Even Hawkeye knows this.
The city is flying. We're fighting an army of robots. And I have a bow and arrow. None of this makes sense.
Best Hawkeye line ever. If Langford is playing Kate Bishop, that could hint at the mystery around Hawkeye for Avengers Infinity War and Avengers 4. Where the hell has Hawkeye been? We're dying to know. Well, honestly, it's more like number 40 on the list of questions between Avengers Infinity War and Avengers 4, but in Infinity War, you may remember Black Widow confirmed that Clint was on house arrest with his family, which is not an interesting enough answer, especially since we saw how easy it was for a doofus like Scott Lang to slip his security detail in Ant-Man and the Wasp. So I see two options here with Kate Bishop. Option one, maybe Clint Barton did legitimately sit out the events of Infinity War in his farmhouse, deciding that protecting his wife and 3 kids in his stupid barn were more important than helping his friends save the entire world. But then Thanos' snap hits, and some, or maybe all, of his family members dust away. He loses it. He walks the earth for a few years. He starts listening to Evanescence, and he zips arrows into anything that reminds him of dust. You know, basically a lot of chalkboards and like dryer lint traps. Then we pick back up with him in Avengers 4, and Clint meets the only person on Earth as good as he is with a bow and arrow, maybe even better, Kate Bishop, and she reawakens his fighting spirit with an opportunity to build something new out of the ashes. But the other way I see this going, option 2, maybe we had it wrong with our assumptions that Hawkeye even survived the snap. Now sure, Kevin Feige has said that you can do the math that leaving the original 6 Avengers left alive was an intended part of the design of Infinity War's ending. But so far, the main evidence that we have that Hawkeye survived are leaked set photos proving that Jeremy Renner shot scenes for Avengers 4. And with all my recent speculation that Avengers 4 could explore alternate parallel realities and dimensions, so nerdy, that might not even be the Hawkeye from this reality. So what if Hawkeye did actually dust away and a new vigilante who really looked up to him, maybe someone he was training at the time, takes over in his absence? Kate Bishop. And then maybe in Avengers 4, if they do go this way and they start meddling with quantum mechanics and the Avengers visit a parallel reality where Hawkeye is still alive, that could explain the Renner set photo. Now, I should say that it has not been completely confirmed that Katherine Langford will even be playing Kate Bishop. I think fans just kind of jumped to that conclusion because Kate is a shortened version of the name Katherine and both have long, dark hair, which, you know, is really all the proof I need, but I still think it's worth exploring some other options of who she could be playing. One rumor suggested that she could be playing the daughter of Tony Stark and Pepper Potts. Remember in the movie they floated the name Morgan? Assuming that Avengers 4 does take place after a significant time jump from Infinity War. Also, there's various cosmic characters that play major roles in the Infinity Gauntlet comics that Langford could be playing. Mistress Death is one. Death is the love interest of Thanos, the figure he does all of his universe halvesy rapturing for. Though the Infinity War movie characterized Thanos as more of an eco-terrorist and ideologue, seeing himself as a good guy, and they kind of do away with the whole Death character, though visually they do kind of reference the character of Mistress Death with the Red Skull cameo. There's also the cosmic entity of the Living Tribunal, who plays a major role in Infinity Gauntlet as the universal judge that they appeal to, and they try to get the Living Tribunal to intervene and stop Thanos, but ultimately Living Tribunal rules in Thanos' favor. Well, I gotta say, Langford's a young actress. She's 22 years old. And unless they're planning on doing some interesting take on the Living Tribunal, I would say Langford's skill set as a performer could be better used than as a cosmic judge. The other theory that I find interesting is that Langford could be playing Thanos' mother, the eternal Sui-San, perhaps in a flashback showing Thanos' birth. In Thanos' backstory in the comics, when Thanos was born, they realized that he carried the deviant gene, resulting in his different appearance. And Sui-San tried to kill the child, fearing the deadly future this demon baby could bring about, but then she was stopped by Thanos' father, Alars. Alars was actually name-dropped in Infinity War by Red Skull, who greeted Thanos on Vormir as son of Ilaz. That could be a hint that part 2 of the story would explore more of Thanos' origin and perhaps his mother. There have been a few other names mentioned for who Langford could be playing. The Marvel Universe is filled with young women, but I'm thinking she will end up playing one of these more well-known characters, or maybe just a new role created specific for the story of Avengers 4, and none of us will really be talking about after the movie. But I still want to know from you guys, what new character do you want to see introduced in Avengers 4? I know it's already pretty crowded, especially with Captain Marvel joining the mix as well, but there is plenty of room to backdoor a new face in this movie as it pivots the MCU into Phase 4. So comment down below with your thoughts and follow New Rockstars on Twitter and Instagram at New Rockstars. And for my terrifying inner thoughts, follow me on Twitter and Insta at Erik Voss. There you'll get to all the big updates on my live Marvel parody show, Infinity Fan. Guys, we sold out last month and we're back for a new show with some new material, new cast members, and some extra costume padding because it turns out I do not fill out a form-fitting Spider-Man unitard as well as I thought I did. It's Friday, November 16th, 8 p.m. Acme Theater, North Hollywood. Ticket info will be available soon. And subscribe to this channel for more Avengers updates and to see me gradually wither away into dust as the list of shows and movies that I have to watch consumes me. Oh, Mr. Molina, I don't feel so good.